The villagers screamed and scattered. There she was, Chiamaka, the most beautiful girl in Umudim, standing in the shrine, dressed in a white wedding gown, holding the hand of her reflection inside a mirror. "Let me marry myself," she shouted. "No man deserves me. Only I am worthy of me." Her parents fell to the ground in shame. The priest shook his head. The once admired maiden had finally gone mad. But how did Chiamaka end up like this? To understand, we must go back to the beginning. In the quiet village of Umudim lived a girl named Chiamaka, daughter of Nnanna and Obiageli. She was stunning. Her beauty was the kind that silenced drums, the kind that made even married men bite their lips in secret. But Chiamaka had one problem. She was obsessed with herself. Every shiny pot, every stream, every glass surface, she would stop and admire her reflection. When asked what she loved most in life, she would laugh and say, "Myself. Nobody can be me." The villagers named her Ada Oyironweya, the girl who loves her own reflection. At first, people thought it was just childish pride, but as she grew older, it became dangerous. When her friends went to fetch water, Chiamaka would arrive late because she spent hours staring at herself in the stream. When the maidens danced at the festival, Chiamaka would stop mid-dance just to fix her hair. When suitors came with gifts, she would reject them, saying, "None of you is finer than me. Why should I lower myself to marry you?" Her parents worried, but Chiamaka didn't care. One day, while searching for firewood in the forest, she stumbled upon a strange hut. Inside was a mirror unlike any she had ever seen. It was tall, glowing, almost alive. When she looked into it, her reflection smiled back at her. "You are the most beautiful being in this world, Chiamaka. Only you deserve yourself." From that day, she abandoned everything, chores, family, friends, just to visit the mirror. She spent hours talking to her reflection, combing her hair, blowing kisses at herself. The obsession grew worse. The annual maiden festival came, the day wealthy men from neighboring villages chose wives. Chiamaka's parents were excited. Surely our daughter will be chosen. But when the drums began to beat, Chiamaka was not in the square. She was in the forest hut, twirling before her reflection. By the time she arrived, the festival was over. The suitors had chosen other maidens. The villagers laughed at her. "What use is your beauty," they said, "if it only deserves itself?" Her parents wept in shame. One night, as Chiamaka admired herself, her reflection refused to move. She raised her hand, but the image stayed still, its eyes burning red. Suddenly, the reflection stretched its hands out of the mirror, grabbed Chiamaka, and pulled her inside. She screamed, but no one heard. For days, she was trapped in a glass, where her reflection whispered, "Marry me, Chiamaka. No man can love you like you love yourself." Her parents searched everywhere. Finally, the village priest revealed the truth. Chiamaka is punished for her vanity. She must confess her pride before the gods, or she will remain trapped forever. On the seventh night, the mirror appeared in the village square. Inside, the people saw Chiamaka, pale, crying and begging. She wrote with her finger across the glass, "Forgive me. I was proud. I was blind. I worshipped myself instead of my people. Please release me." The mirror shattered. Chiamaka fell to the ground, shaking. Her beauty was still there, but her arrogance was gone. She knelt in tears before her parents and the villagers. "Forgive me. I was wrong. Beauty without humility is a curse." The villagers forgave her. She began to work in the farms, sweep the square, and help her mother. For the first time, she was truly admired, not for her looks, but for her humility. From then on, whenever maidens admired themselves too much in the stream, mothers will warn, "Remember Chiamaka, the girl who almost married her own reflection."